Hello Jeopardy! Fans, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the full episode from November 25th, 2024. What a game it was. We had some brilliant contestants, some truly mind-bending clues, and a Final Jeopardy that had everyone on the edge of their seats. So grab your snacks, get comfortable, and let's break down all the action from this unforgettable night. We started the game by meeting our three contestants. In the center podium, we had our returning champion, a history teacher from Chicago who came in with a two-day total of over $50,000. To their left, a software engineer from Seattle, and on the right, a librarian from Austin, right from the get-go. You could feel the competitive energy in the studio. Ken Jennings kicked things off, and the Jeopardy round was underway. The first round categories were quite a mix. We had world capitals, literary first lines in the science lab, pop music of the 90s, famous owls, and a word before and after. The librarian from Austin got off to a roaring start, finding the first daily double early on in the world capitals category. They bet a true daily double, $1,000. And nailed the clue about the capital of Morocco, Rabi, immediately doubling their score. Our returning champs seemed to be playing it a bit safe initially, but quickly found their rhythm in the literary first lines category, running through several clues and building up their bank. The software engineer from Seattle also showed their strengths, especially in the science lab category, picking up some valuable points. By the end of the first round, it was a really tight race. The librarian was in the lead with $6,200. Our champion was close behind with $5,400, and after the break, it was time for the contestant interviews. We learned that our champion has a quirky hobby of collecting vintage board games, which was a fun little fact. The librarian shared a heartwarming story about volunteering at an animal shelter. And the software engineer talked about their passion for rock climbing and a recent trip to Yosemite. It's always great to get to know the people behind the buzzers, isn't it? It just makes you root for them even more. Then it was time for Double Jeopardy. And this is where the game really heated up. The categories were American presidential scandals, Shakespeare's plays by quote, art and artists, anatomy bees, foreign words and phrases, and the 21st century. Two daily doubles were hiding on the board, and everyone was hunting for them. The second daily double was uncovered by the software engineer in the art and artists category. They were in third place at this point and really needed to make a move. They bet it all, a true daily double for their entire $6,800. The clue was about the painter famous for his drip technique. They confidently answered Jackson Pollock, and what a comeback. This completely changed the dynamic of the game, catapulting them into second place and putting immense pressure on the champion. The librarian, who had such a strong start, struggled a bit in Double Jeopardy, particularly with the Shakespeare category, but still managed to stay in the game with some smart plays in foreign words and phrases. As the round came to a close, the scores were incredibly tense. Our returning champion was in the lead with $21,800. The software engineer, after that gutsy daily double, was hot on their heels with $17,600. And our librarian was still in contention, ending the round with $9,000. This setup was perfect for a dramatic Final Jeopardy. Everyone had enough money to potentially win, depending on their wagers, and of course, their knowledge of the final category. The category for Final Jeopardy is 19th century inventions. This is one of those broad categories that could go in any direction. It's from industrial machinery to communication breakthroughs. The tension was palpable as the famous thinking music began to play. And the clue was, patented in 1888, This portable device's slogan was, "You press the button, we do the rest." What a great clue. It's iconic, but you have to be able to place it in the right context. The contestants scribbled down their answers and their wagers. First, we went to the librarian. They had $9,000. They correctly wrote down what is the Kodak camera. Maine wagered $8,900, bringing their total to $17,900. A very strong finish for them. Next, it was the software engineer's turn. They had $17,600. They also came up with the correct response, the Kodak camera. What did they wager? They bet $17,000, which jumped their score, member said, $34,600. A huge wager, but it paid off, putting them in a fantastic position to win. Finally, it all came down to our returning champion. They had $21,800 going into the final. Did they know it? Yes, they did. They also wrote down what is the Kodak camera. The whole game rested on their wager. To win, they needed to have wagered at least $12,801. Ken Jennings revealed the wager, and it was $13,000. That gave them a final score of $34,800. They won by a mere $200. What an absolutely incredible finish to one of the most exciting games we've seen in a while. Our champion is now a 3-day champion with a grand total that's getting seriously impressive. Huge congratulations to them, and what a performance from our other two contestants. The software engineer's bold daily double wager was one of the highlights of the night, and the librarian's strong start showed they were a formidable player. It was a perfectly balanced, thrilling game of Jeopardy. From start to finish, what did you all think of that Final Jeopardy? Clue, did you get it right at home? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What was your favorite moment of the game? I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching this recap with me. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more recaps of your favorite game show. We'll see you next time.